Did you do something different? You look a little different.
Oh, I got a new shirt, actually. My brother got it for me.
That'll be it. That'd be it.
It's pretty good. You want to start the show now?
Yeah, let's start. Welcome back, everybody, to Color Break, your third favorite comic book podcast. Boy, howdy, has it been a while. I am your host, KodyCollects, here as always with the mustachioed one. You've got Christian.
How's it going, guys?
Man, it has been a while, and I'm looking forward to chatting with my buddy.
It's been almost a month, actually.
Oh my. We'll get into some life updates in a sec. Let me just let you guys know what this episode's going to include. We've got the Fantastic Four casting. Ooh. We've got an Ultimate Universe update, Marvel Comics' Ultimate Universe. We're going to be talking about some distillery stuff. Christian and I's favorite publisher? I don't know.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there. We got the
top 5 at least.
Easily top 5, easily. We got the Marvel and DC crossover Omnis. I'm going to be asking Christian if he's going to buy them or not. And then maybe a special topic near the end if we run out of time or need some filler. What's it called? Christian, how you been, buddy?
I've been good. I've been painting a lot, as you can tell by like the things behind me.
Yeah, dude.
That's me, and that's little Timothy Chalamet over here.
Little Timmy.
Yeah, little Timmy. Made it for a friend, and I'm happy with how they turned out. It has taken a lot of my time, and I haven't been posting on TikTok in like 2 weeks, but I needed a little break. You know, sometimes I felt like I was like forcing videos out, so took a little break, concentrated on some art, and yeah, that's about it, honestly. I'm growing my hair out.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, I think you look great with grown out hair.
Yeah.
So keep pushing, dude. Keep pushing it.
I think that's the only change I can think
in
about.
This last month. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else has changed in me.
Nice, dude. My update? My grandpa died.
Dude, what a bummer.
I know, dude. I'm laughing now. I'll be crying later.
But the thing is, like, we had some like good episodes planned out. Like, I'm kind of like, he could like wait like a month or something.
It happens, bro. It happens. Gramps is real sad, dude. I had to fly out to Nebraska, help my grandma move. So that was stressful. A lot of emotions being thrown around.
It was very emotional. I think it was some of our deepest conversations.
Very emotionally taxing. But I'm back, ready to talk about some comics.
Yeah, he's not back. Cody's back.
No, true. I literally think I don't know, like matured or something on this trip.
It definitely I think and like a part of it is like once you start like being able to joke about it, that's when you're like, okay, we're good. Because that's what happened to me. My grandparents died both within the same year, and man, it can do a lot to you. Yeah, I do hate that we're talking about something so serious when I look like this, but like,
nah, dude, look like what, man? Oh yeah, so I guess the other thing too, I guess it's a plus, you know, getting closer with my mom and my sisters. That's definitely
that's all good.
Plus. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't a bad trip overall.
No, I mean, it's a part of life. It's gonna happen.
I know it. Yeah, dude. It's growing up. We're at like the age where the elderly generation starts.
I always put it as sad. Like it's not surprising. It's just sad.
Exactly. I think Grandpa had like long COVID and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. But you want to stop being a bummer and like talk about.
Yes, dude. Okay. So joking around, obviously, very sad. But listen, we're back. We're trucking through.
Yeah.
We're grinding away at the content. I'm hitting the ground running with TikTok. Just trying to, keep myself busy, I guess. Yeah, dude. Good. So that's my update.
No, I'm gonna go back to posting tonight. Actually, like I'm gonna film tonight. Yeah, right. So I feel you. I'm 100% with you. If anything, your break was like a good excuse for me to take a break. Dude, it was like my grandpa died too.
Damn, man, that's brutal. Yeah. I think though, I'm just gonna keep grinding to 10K, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm grinding to at least 2K.
Keep myself busy, bro. Cause Yeah. You know what? One last thing I'll say, all right? I know my grandpa was proud of me, dude, because he had all these like UMaine sweatshirts. Me, my sister, and my brother all went to UMaine.
Yeah.
So I don't know, just like little stuff like that as we're going through, maybe packing up his things or whatever.
Yeah.
Just seeing like all these little grandpa. I felt them, even though he's all the way in Nebraska. You know what I'm saying?
I thought, and this is like not even a joke. I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
that he had like clippings of your TikToks, like how
No,
they
no,
used to
but
do like newspaper clippings.
that's a good point, right? Because he knew that I was into comics and that comics was a
Hmm.
hobby. You know what I'm saying? So I found one comic that he had already given to me previously. It's like a retelling of a true alien like encounter thing,
Oh, that's nice.
and he helped like write it. So he had
Oh,
given that to me already, and I made a video on it like way, way long time ago.
I don't remember
Um,
it, so yeah, it must be a long
yeah,
time ago.
it was like really long time ago. But I found another copy, and I don't know, it just meant a lot to me because like he kept it. And to me, it's like when he knew that I was coming to help grandma or whatever after he would pass, he left it on the side for me to take back. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
nice. No, that's really
Yeah.
nice. Love to
So
read it someday. I'll just
so yeah, dude.
bring it with you.
So it's not so much like sadness anymore. It's just like, you know, grandpa lived a great life and he loves.
It's reminiscing.
Yes, exactly. Well put,
Good.
dude. So that's why if it seems like I'm all jokey about it, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that's why.
Yeah, we gotta joke the tears away.
Yes, dude. Believe me, guys. I'm done crying. I want to take a break. I want to laugh, dude. No.
Okay,
All right.
good.
Next topic, guys. Big topic. It's huge.
Huge.
We finally got the Fantastic Four casting after months and months and months of speculation. On top of the years of fan casts, all the shitty ones.
Yes.
We finally got the casting, dude. What are your thoughts, man?
I like half of it.
Okay.
I think I'll
Okay,
say
okay.
I'll explain myself. I think
Yeah,
Vanessa
yeah.
Kirby and Yvonne Moss Backrack,
Okay.
phenomenal. I think they're great.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just, and mind you, I like Joseph Quinn and Pedro Pascal. I
Right?
just don't think they're fit for the role, and I'll explain myself right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Joseph Quinn just doesn't remind me of Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm's more of a goofball, and like like, and it's not even like he's a ladies' man. I just don't see Johnny Storm and Joseph Quinn. And then when it comes to Pedro Pascal, my thing is like man's 48, you know?
Right. Old, dude.
Yeah, give it like 5 Marvel movies, he's gonna be like 60.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And for him being such a like main character in what the universe is, it just doesn't add up to me. Like it's not gonna last long, and I feel like with a character like that, you need the longevity of having him. Because Chris Evans could come back right now to be Captain America, and he's aged with the character.
Right.
But
But for
like,
the introduction of
yes,
Reed Richards, and it's this. I mean, dude, even in the well, actually, I guess Reed is known for having like the
he
white
does
streaks.
have the
But
white streaks.
let's just put it this way: you won't have to edit white streaks on Pedro. You won't have to dye his hair. He's already got the white streaks, bro. And that to me,
I think Pedro is gonna do a great job.
yeah,
That I don't doubt it, but he's not gonna last long.
the longevity of it. Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, we can get into like the fact that it's gonna be in the 60s apparently, but like I don't really care about that. Like I don't care about the plot right now. I just want to watch it. Give me the movie and we're good.
So I have kind of similar thoughts to you, right?
Yeah.
I guess the one thing I will say, I'm just checking this now. Okay, so does this change anything for you? Okay.
Okay.
Before I give you my thoughts on the cast, I just looked it up real quick. I wanted to see Benedict Cumberbatch's age. Now he's 47. Does that change anything for you as far as?
Well, he has been Doctor Strange since he was like 37.
Yeah. Okay. So because he has this a couple movies under his belt before he's 40, whatever.
Yeah, you can be old, man. Like it doesn't matter. I mean, and like 48 is not old. My dad's 50, and I think he's like young as hell. It's more like where can you go with the role with the age that he's at.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my issue.
Yeah, that makes sense. So for my thoughts on the cast, I think you nailed it, dude. I think was his name Ebon.
Yeah.
Perfect cast. I mean, that was like the one fan cast that I could agree with for the
I could
longest
take
time.
Jason Segel, but I don't know if Jason Segel is Jewish, and I think it's important that he's Jewish.
Yeah, true. If Jason Segel, yeah, I could see Jason Segel in the MCU kind of like plugs in my opinion. I don't know if the Thing is probably his. Yeah, that's probably the most likely cast for a Jason Segel type.
Yeah.
But I like Ebon. I think it's a great casting.
Oh, I love him. The bear? Come on.
Yeah, dude. Listen, Vanessa Kirby, I don't know her body of work. I'm just not familiar. I guess I did see that. Was she in a Mission Impossible or was she in a
James one of
Bond?
those?
Or James Bond, I forget. But
one of those.
She's a great female lead in that. I'm just not familiar with her work, but I think she's got the look for Sue Storm for sure.
Oh, 100%.
And then, dude, you're right. I don't know anything about Joseph Quinn. I haven't seen a single thing Joseph Quinn's been in. I'm not sure his
Things. You didn't watch
personality.
That?
I'm not sure if he.
You didn't watch Stranger Things?
Johnny Storm or not the seasons he's been in. I guess.
Yeah. That's fair.
And so I guess a good litmus test that people were spouting off was, can you see Joseph Quinn hanging out with Tom Holland, as in like Johnny Storm and Spider-Man? Can you see them together?
I mean,
on a roof or something.
I don't know. I could see a lot of people chilling with a lot of people.
Yeah,
you know, but that to me doesn't really matter. Like I hang out with you, and like
I would see us chilling. You know what I'm saying? I think. I guess people were saying that maybe he doesn't give the look, like he doesn't look like he'd be. People were saying he doesn't look like he'd be in the MCU. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, so, I don't want to shit on him too much. Like maybe he's gonna be, maybe he's gonna be great, you know. But it's just like that's not the casting I would have gone with. But mind you, like Joe Keery would have been better, but I also wouldn't have casted Joe Keery. That's Steve from Stranger Things.
Yeah, I don't know if he fits my idea of a Human Torch either. Yeah, but yeah, definitely.
I would have picked him over Joseph Quinn.
Okay,
like as far as like fan castings go, or like Dacre Montgomery. I don't know why so many people were casting Stranger Things actors.
I guess it's just what people are like. It's that age. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like that age range. Just like Stranger Things has a lot of cast members that are ideal in that age range, I guess. So
yeah, no, that makes sense.
And I think your thoughts on Pedro though, that I kind of match with that, man. I can't see it right now. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Listen, he's gonna be great. It's just not gonna last long.
Okay, yeah, I got you. I don't know. For me on that one, we'll just have to see a trailer, dude, because I have no clue. But I think that so far, right, the poster they released, the kind of vibes of it.
I love it. I like how people are saying like, "Oh, it's giving WandaVision vibes." Like, no, it's giving '60s vibes.
Right, which WandaVision I guess had two in like one episode, but yeah, like
it's like it's so funny. It's like if it's like a movie in the 1940s and it's like it's giving Schindler's List vibes. Like, no, it's just the time.
Right, it's the time that the project takes place in. Yeah, but
Schindler's List was a really bad example.
Nah, I mean it's an example.
It's giving Sophie's Choice.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. So that's the FF casting news. I guess we're still waiting on, maybe the villain of the movie. We're still waiting on the voice of the robot. We got Dr. Doom coming up.
Yeah, I think who did we say would be great as Herbie?
We were talking about it.
Oh, Bill Hader.
Oh, Bill Hader. That'd be good, man.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was just watching there was like a South Park documentary called 6 Days to Air. Because I guess the way South Park does it, they do all their episodes in like a week or something like that. So I guess Bill Hader was a writer for South Park at some point, but he was in the documentary when you had brought it up that maybe it should be Bill Hader. I'm like, that's so weird because I'm watching a Bill Hader thing right now.
That's nice. That's nice.
But yeah, I think he'd be perfect for Kirby the Robot, man. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there any other things we could talk about with this FF news? That's kind of it, right? Really, just the four...
I mean, I'm just excited for the actual trailer. I can't say anything else. Like, I cannot talk more until I want to see the suits.
Yeah, the suits. The suits in the trailer are cool, so that gives me hope that like the actual
Yeah,
suits
and I want to
themselves will
see.
be.
I want to see Reed's powers.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's a
interested in
big
how they'll
one.
handle that.
It's a big one.
I guess they handled it pretty well in Doctor Strange or
Yeah, but
whatever.
what about fucking Miss
Kamala.
Marvel, dude?
Yeah, they might mess it up, turn into glass or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that was the Fantastic Four casting news. Next topic, I guess, huh?
let's go for it.
Talk to me about this distillery stuff, dude. Because
Uh,
as of right now, the day we're recording is the release of Blasphamous issue number
yes,
1.
and I have to go buy it. I haven't read Gone #2 or Blasphemous #1. I read like the Blasphemous Ash Can when they like
Mm,
sent that out. And it was good. I mean, I like the first like what 10 pages.
gotcha, yeah. And of course, part of the story was kind of in the Devil's Cut a little bit.
Yeah, it was like a version of it.
Yeah, it was
I,
like a once you read Blasphemous, you'll see kind of where it fits in, but it's kind
yeah,
of like a prequel to it almost. But yeah,
I like. I mean, I think the idea is great. I know that was one of the ones that I. It's not that I wasn't excited for it, but it was like compared to the others, I was like, okay, let's see where it goes. But I thought the first 10 pages were great,
mm.
so I'm excited. I'm gonna go straight after recording this. I'm gonna go buy it. So
Yeah. So I did have a chance to read Blasphemous already, and I liked it. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would, which I guess is
yes,
definitely a good thing. The only thing that I don't know if Mirka and Dolfo's art is really my jam. I know some
yeah.
people like love it, right? Like the cartoony art style is very
But
much
I
for
mean,
them.
it depends on the part. Like for me, I've talked about it. Scotty Young is not my favorite artist, but I can't say he's bad.
Exactly.
Like he is great at what he does. It's just not my style.
Yes,
So
that's a great way to put it, dude. Because like Mirka, she's obviously very talented, very
yeah,
proficient in like
100%.
art and that sort of thing. She's writing it too and coloring it.
Yeah,
So I mean,
it's
hats off to Mirka, dude.
yeah.
Congrats on
I
that.
gotta give her
Um,
their flowers, but like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just I understand what you're saying. I liked it from what I saw, but
yeah.
yeah,
It
it's
grew on me. It definitely grew on me. But I like at first glance, it's not typically my art
yeah,
style that I
no,
would
no.
go
You
for.
like more like serious, like dark stuff.
Yeah, typically, right? So
Yeah,
so
I
for
would say
sure.
Dan Moore is your exception.
I would say, well, Dan Moore, it's cartoony, but it's got like a
Yeah.
realistic, like the proportions are all, you know what I'm saying? Um, Dan Moore is the goat, dude, for sure. But
I will say I did read Somna #2. I got it back here. You
mm,
sent it to me. I gotta make a video about it.
yeah, dude. So I
Man,
mean
what
that
a
that was our thoughts on Blasphemous. But like Christian said, Somna number 2 came out.
that was
Give me
great. That book was phenomenal.
yes, dude,
Yeah,
absolutely. I had a chance to read Somna number 2.
dude,
Blew me away.
it was pretty funny. I went to buy it. Right, I
Okay,
bought it, got home, and I saw the package in the mail, and I was like,
nice.
let's hope they didn't send me cover A, and it was the same. Like it was just my fault for not checking the mail.
Yeah,
Also, they didn't tell me they were gonna send it to me. It was like a big
right. So you
surprise.
never know, and we're gonna support Distiller anyways, right?
Yeah,
That's what
exactly. I mean, I did buy the not safe for work cover.
I know. That's the one I wanted, dude.
I
I
can
couldn't
get it
find.
for you, but it's one of those things for like I do feel like they go hard with those. Like the art in the not safe for work covers, it's really good because
Yeah,
it displays like they really go into like I feel like with normal covers you're a little bit safe, especially with this story. You
yeah,
cannot show too much because of they can't display it in the store. So bro, for
yeah.
the not safe for work covers, they really like it's beautiful and I respect it a lot.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that's
I
that's
buy
always cool when they
those.
have a because it's got like a bag on it, right?
Yeah, it's got a plastic
That's
bag. I
cool.
have it around here somewhere. I'm not gonna look for it though. I can't show it on the pod.
Nah, I got you. That's cool though, and
It's
I
really
think you're
cool.
right with like Tula Late
Yeah.
and Becky Cloonan's art style. You wouldn't think typically that they would be in the
No,
same
but
story. It's
I
kind of
think,
weird the way it works out,
but I
right? Like
like
the
they
way they
use it
blend
as a
them.
part of the storytelling.
Yeah,
Like it tells you, like, oh, this is real, or this is like the nightmare. Like,
yeah. It's like a narrative
it's
purpose
really
for it too.
fun, man. I like it when like they
Mm,
use art as a storytelling device, and
yeah.
not just as a displaying mechanism.
Yeah, I agree with that. And dude, I'll tell you what right now. Somna, even though it was kind of like below, like going into the distillery projects, right?
Yeah.
Somna was like not near the top. I wasn't that
No.
excited for it. I was like more excited for Gone, right? Like
Yeah.
for in our tier list, for example. I think now, dude, I think Somna has like jumped up, dude. Like Somna is
Skyrocketed.
so exceptional. It's definitely the best thing out of distillery right now.
Yeah. And
Like
I
full
mean,
stop.
so far they're all good. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, they're all like 8 out of 10s. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I hate to say it because it's like we've talked about it before. How it's like we don't want to seem like we're just like fanboys, you know. But like
Yeah.
to be honest, like it's just good books. I don't know what else to say, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like if these were coming out of Image, I'd probably be. It's just
Yeah.
all cool that, and we've said it before. Distillery, like we're at the ground floor.
Yeah.
Like it's as if we were making videos on Image right when
Yeah.
they started. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So that's
it's
why
one of
we're
those
excited
things
about it.
for like I'm kind of like I'm not hoping and I don't think it'll happen, but like every now and then I'm like, man, maybe this one will be bad.
Right.
But like no, they keep knocking it out of the park, and I'm very happy for them.
Yeah, dude. And then of course we've got Gone. That's the other one that's been out.
I haven't read issue number 2, but I'm
I haven't
very
either,
excited. I have it
to
at
be
my
honest.
desk at work. I would have read it today.
Yeah, it's definitely next on my list to read just in general, like single issue wise, because I was trying to get it read before this pod, but haven't read Gone 2. Sure, it's great. Jock's killing it. Looking forward though, there's 2 series I believe
think
that
it's
are
3, right?
next up.
White
Is there
Boat,
3?
Spectrograph,
Oh, I forgot about White Boat. Yep,
and then
White Boat's coming.
the cowboy one, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
the brothers, mothers, killer, or something like
Yeah.
that.
Listen,
But
I'm excited to see everything they put out.
let me
Yeah.
ask you this though: out of those 3, what's your most anticipated for those 3?
It's I think it's White Boat, honestly. I mean, I love James
Yeah,
Tynion,
baby.
so Spectrograph is up there, especially
And
with
Christian Ward,
Christian
obviously
Ward
doing
and
the
the
art.
art. But
Hot off of City of Madness.
yeah, but White Boat was like my favorite, like in the one of my favorites in the actual like Devil's Cut. White Boat
Yeah,
was
dude.
such a fun book, man.
Yeah, dude. White Boat was great. That's definitely my most anticipated out of those 3 as well. Fucking, we're real smart, dude. We're just real
I mean
smart.
the cowboy one's probably gonna be good. I didn't like the Devil's Cut like little like story they had, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be a story that like really shines through on longer formats.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that one was pretty low if I recall on the tier list for me as well.
Yeah,
Even though I'm a cowboy, I'm a slut for
Yeah.
cowboys, dude.
you're
But they're gonna have to wow me with that issue number 1, dude. So yeah, looking forward to it. Distillery, keep them coming. Oh wait, I got a package.
yeah.
Just came in the mail.
Yeah, you do code. Oh yes, that also.
This is from Distillery, guys. All right, I'm cool. They send me stuff. Ha ha ha. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Blasphemous number 1.
Nice.
I already have it, but that's all right. Now we got 2.
Yeah. You can have one to display.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. We have. Okay, this is just cover A though, I think, right?
Yeah, I got cover B just in case. Like I went to the store when that one came
Maybe
out.
I should.
I got cover B just in case. I was like, if they send it to me, I'd rather have cover.
That's cool though. Maybe I'll give these away, bro.
That'd be cool. That'd be like a little like nice push for them and for you.
Yeah, why not, dude?
Yeah, I gotta go check the mail. Maybe they send it to me too.
Comment your address and I'll say first person to
First person to comment their address, apartment number, and social security. Will probably get their comment deleted.
I'll send these comics to you if you do all that. But yeah, hey, thanks Distillery. Thank you, Sean, over at Distillery. Yeah, dude, really cool package. Cool. Next topic.
Go for it, Cody. You are the host in this one.
Marvel Comics earlier this year started a whole new universe, guys. We've got the Ultimate Universe spearheaded by I guess it's spearheaded by Jonathan Hickman. I'll say that. I mean, he's doing all the I mean, he set it up, right? He's not doing all the books, obviously.
No, but he started it.
Yeah. Tell me about it, dude. We've got two series out so far. We got Ultimate Spider-Man that we haven't had a chance to talk about yet, and we have Ultimate Black Panther.
So, Ultimate Spider-Man 2 came out today, so I haven't read that one. But
so
Ultimate
good.
Spider-Man #1 was really good. I loved it, and I'm very excited to keep reading it. And I will say, Black Panther #1, I read it. Cannot tell you a single thing about it. Like honestly, even if I can tell you, I didn't like the fact that the mouth was exposed on the suit.
Yes, that threw me off too.
That's my only complaint about that book. But it wasn't very memorable. I'm excited to see where it goes because I actually like Black Panther.
Yeah, so you hit the nail on the head there. Ultimate Spider-Man, everybody already knew it was going to be awesome, right? We got Jonathan Hickman writing, Mark Rucchetto on the art, just killing it. I read issue #2 today, just came out. So good, right? It's like some of the best Spider-Man stuff of all time. But then you're right. Black Panther 1, I liked it more than I thought I would going into it. Out of the handful of announced Ultimate Universe like series, we got Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther. That one was like the lowest out of the three. As far as hype level going into it. It kind of met my expectations and exceeded them a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It's not doing it for me so far.
I will say, I do like the fact that he is king. Every time I pick up a Black Panther series, he's not king for some reason. He got kicked out of the kingdom and like he has to come back. I hate the fact that every new Black Panther series starts like that. So I appreciated the fact that he was still king.
Right? I believe, and his dad was already alive. So that was cool. It's got like fun changes to the whole Black Panther lore that I'm not familiar with myself like all the way, but I thought this was a pretty good introduction to it. It had some smart changes.
And I will say, like, the suit is good everywhere except for the mouthpiece.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The suit is not really doing it for me. Just looking at it here, yeah, I don't know. I don't like seeing the mouth.
That's the only complaint. Other than that, it's a great suit.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this is one of those series that maybe we give it like 4 issues. I'm gonna give it 4 issues.
That's fair. I think 4.
Do something cool in those 4 issues because I might dip. But I'm excited for all the other people that were loving Black Panther. Funny story about this. I guess like Penguin Publishing lost. What's the number? Like something like 12,000 copies of Black Panther #1.
That sucks.
Like they just lost them. I don't even know what that means.
And in February, much less.
In February, yeah, and then so like a lot of retailers, like my retailer was lucky to get it, at all. But I guess some people just weren't able to get Black Panther 1, and it's it might be coming to second printing or whatever. But
yeah, but like
at least that first print's gonna be hard to find. So
yeah, it costs a lot of money. Keep it safe, Cody.
Yeah, dude.
It's your spec book.
But yeah, dude. I'm kind of at a loss for words for Black Panther. I don't know really much what else to say. It's kind of
I don't really remember a lot. I like the cover format that they all share.
True. I like that. I like the
little
ultimate
box
down the line.
I like that.
It's kind of thick though. I mean, it takes up a lot of the cover, but
yeah, I don't want to keep shitting on him.
Nah, dude. All these $1 million companies are really gonna feel it, dude. Oh, but tell me this, Christian. What's your hype levels for Ultimate X-Men? Peach Momoko writing and drawing, I believe.
I'm excited because it looks so different than anything we've seen. I mean, I haven't read many X-Men books, and I know Spirit. No, not. I mean, Spirit. She did do Spirit World, at least the covers, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's an X-Men Demon Days.
But for DC, I mean, she did Spirit World, so I've seen.
She has done some. She does a lot of cover work for sure.
But I know that for Demon Days, she did work on art, and it was great. But I'm just excited because for me, it's so new that I'm excited to see where they take it and where it goes. Yep. I'm all for it. That's the one I'm most excited about.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited for it too, man. So when that comes out, look forward to our thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Also, forgot about the mailbag from last episode.
Oh, but yeah.
I just thought of a mailbag question.
Go for it.
For those that are listening, mailbag question. Did Ultimate Spider-Man meet your hype levels? Answer that question. Actually, the question's going to be, what was your favorite part of Ultimate Spider-Man so far? Like favorite
detail,
whatever. But then, yeah, the poll is going to be, has it met your expectations, yes or no? So be sure to answer that on Spotify. If you're on YouTube, scroll
Comment.
down a little
Yeah.
bit, all right? It's going to be like the second comment. We don't get that many. It's going to be there, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
And we have Kody. Kody has all the topics for this episode. I'm just helping him a little bit, you know. He can't do it alone.
Nah, dude, this is great, bro. I like your. It's been a couple of news stories, and I thought that'd be a good way to catch up, right?
Yeah.
Next one, Christian's excited for it, man. We've got the Marvel and DC crossover omnis have been announced.
Yeah.
What did you think about this?
I mean, it's so silly, and I love silly things. I don't know how else to explain. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna have it back here. There we go. Like with that, right where that Galactus head is, I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. I love a good, a good silly idea, and I don't think those books were meant to be like serious or cool. I think it was just like, hey, what if we mess it up?
Yeah, like the fact that it's even a thing in general is like the silliest of idea. I mean, just these two giant companies still working together in 2024. I mean, they don't have to reprint this at all.
No,
but
not at all.
It's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna buy it as soon as it comes out, dude. I'm excited.
It's an insta buy for me as well. There's gonna be two though, and we can give you guys some details on.
Kody's a detail guy. I'm just a listener.
Yeah. Here we go. Ready? So the first one is going to be the Marvel DC Amalgam one-shots. So for those that aren't familiar with those, they mix two DC and Marvel characters. They mix them up and do like a one-shot. So just to read off some of those, we've got like Doctor Strange Fate, #1. Legend of the Dark Claw, which is a mashup of Batman and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Super Soldier, which is Superman, and I'm pretty sure it's probably Captain America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got like Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Flash was a Speed Demon with
Speed Demon.
Ghost Rider. I own issue #1 of Super Soldier. I do know that. Yeah,
so I love collecting all the Amalgam one shots. I try to get as many as I can. This is one that I do have. It's called Lobo the Duck. So like Howard the Duck, but it's Lobo.
That's my type of book, man.
Exactly, dude. So yeah, that should be awesome. Looking forward to that one. And then the other one is just the straight like all the Marvel DC crossovers. So we have like Superman versus Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
Superman and Spider-Man. Batman versus the Incredible Hulk. Uncanny X-Men and the New Teen Titans. All the different stuff DC versus Marvel.
I'm gonna buy these two books. You could stop talking right now. I want you to keep talking for content. But I'm already gonna buy them.
Oh, and of course, and I'm not naming them all here, guys. Just so you know, you can go look it up and find them all. But the most important one is got that JLA/Avengers.
Yeah, the one that's they're not gonna reprint it as its own little thing anymore.
Yeah, they did it in 2022, I think, because of George Perez's I believe is for supporting like a charity in George Perez's name or something.
When he passed, they did a small reprint.
Which I'm lucky to get my hands on that.
I did not get
Fantasy's own comics. Save me a copy.
I did not. We only got one copy in my LCS, and what they did is they raffled it out, but all the proceeds from the raffle went to that foundation.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm okay with not winning it if I still support it.
I got you. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for these omnis. I mean, that's insta buys, like,
no question.
Like, because they're cool and like we're into weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But two, who the hell knows when this will ever happen again, bro? Honestly,
it probably will never happen again.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just such a surprise that they did it in the first place. Like,
I'm incredibly excited. I've been checking every day. I think the new catalog for pre-orders comes out tomorrow.
Dude, I want to see the covers on these things, man.
100%.
Because that's really cool. So yeah, looking forward to that. DC and DC Marvel, all their Amalgam stuff and all the crossovers. That should be cool.
Very excited.
We're at 35 minutes.
Keep going, Kody. Just Stop thinking about time.
I got one more topic, but we might have to make this a short episode, guys.
Yeah, I mean we can talk just in general.
Actually, I got another one at the end. Okay, so EC Comics is coming back. I was telling Christian this before we started recording. I think this is important though, guys. Okay, so for those that don't know, EC Comics, they were like this comic publisher way back in the day before the Comics Code Authority, as far as I understand. And pretty much the Comics Code Authority essentially made them have to shut down. Like they had to shut their doors because all the stuff that they were publishing, they weren't geared towards kids. I mean, it is very adult oriented horror, sci-fi, fantasy books. So they had to close the doors. But EC Comics is being revived by Oni Press. And to have a lot of creators on board for the first slate of books here,
which is very exciting. It kind of like feels like something that would have a documentary made about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, dude. 100%.
That's how I see it. It's like someone was like, "This is like I loved it as a kid, so I'm gonna bring it back."
Dude, very much so, right? Because even if you've never read an EC comic, I'm sure you're familiar with some of the names that they have, right? Like Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That like just that phrase is so much larger than EC Comics, right? Like everybody knows Tales from the Crypt.
100%.
So let me just read you some of the names attached for the first couple of so in the classic mold of Tales from the Crypt, the new series is going to be called, we have Epitaphs from the Abyss. That's coming out in July. And then we have a sister science fiction title called Cruel Universe.
That sounds good.
Yeah, dude. So they're starting off with some horror and they're starting off with some science fiction. So yeah. That should be cool, dude. And let me just read you off some of the names involved because we got some pretty.
That I'm excited about because I don't know anyone attached.
You'll know some of these names. Ready? Jason Aaron.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you did a reaction or not.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
We got Brian Azzarello, Colin Bunn, who's like people say he's like the horror king. Like him and Tinian are probably the most well-regarded horror writers right now. We have Chris Condon, who's doing some stuff with That Texas Blood, that series I love so much. Matt Kent, who's a great sci-fi writer. That's awesome to see him there. Sean Lewis, who I've read a couple series from. We have Stephanie Phillips, Zach Thompson. Yeah, Stephanie Phillips, obviously, didn't want to blow over her. Zach Thompson, who's another excellent science fiction writer. He's killing it right now. And then as far as artists, we got Leo Max, who just did work on some DC series, but I forget. Great artist, though. Leo Max is going to kill it. And then we have covers by Lee Bermejo and Greg Smallwood. Excellent artists right there for covers. So.
You got it. So it's all very exciting.
Should be pretty cool, dude. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, Christian says it all the time, but the genres of comics that I'm into, got the sci-fi.
If they made a comic book about cowboy aliens and ghosts, Kody would die.
Well, so here's the thing, right? I mean, so they have Epitaphs from the Abyss, which is horror. They have Cruel Universe, which is their science fiction. So we're expecting them. They have 2 more new series that they haven't announced yet. One of them is probably going to be crime.
If you make cowboys, guys, I'm just saying. Kody,
I don't know if they ever had like a Western.
They should.
Actually, it's kind of similar to, I guess, like what Ultimate Comics is doing, but like in the EC Comics back in the day, in the corner, like right here, they would write like horror or like science or whatever, just to tell you, kind of what that vibe was. So we're looking forward to probably a crime series, and I'm assuming the other 4th one is going to be fantasy. So those will be those 4: horror, sci-fi, fantasy, crime.
That's all
3
good.
of those, I'm just, my favorite genres of all time. So I'm very much excited for the EC Comics to come back in July. That's when it starts. Yeah.
And what's the other topic? You said you had one more.
Yeah, so I got another one. I'm not really well prepared for this one, but there's some rumblings going on over at the DC camp.
Okay.
Right? Earlier this year, at one of the comic book awards shows, I forgot it was Eisner's or whatever, there was like some behind the scenes talk. A lot of rumors were going around that DC Comics was going to be starting up their version of the Ultimate Universe, but for DC.
Yes, they had. Go for it. Yeah,
No, I was good. Yeah, so they were doing the rumors and stuff, and a lot of people were throwing out the name Scott Snyder as possibly being like the Jonathan Hickman type to head this all up, and then in the latest DC solicits. So when you're at your comic store later, pick it up, dude, for the DC Connect, because a lot of different series are ending right before the summer event. The summer event still doesn't even have its solicit out, which is weird at this point in time. They don't even have like the cover or anything, right? So it's being kept in total secret. And the Shazam series that's got Dan Mora, Mark Waid, they're leaving that title, okay? They're also leaving the Batman Superman World's Finest title. And then over on the Nightwing side, Bruno Redondo and Tom Taylor are leaving Nightwing. And then on top of that, in all of the solicits for that month, you'll see they'll have like in the Flash, like something's crazy.
Yeah.
In Titans, Amanda Waller's doing stuff. And then in Batman, Amanda Waller and Zur-En-Arrh are going to team up. So like something's going on, dude. And a lot of people are throwing out this idea of like a dark trinity. So like Zur-En-Arrh being the Batman in that dark trinity.
Okay.
Not sure what you do with the Superman and the Wonder Woman. Of course, Tom Taylor's got his Wonder Woman series that's out right now. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Listen,
but I guess
I'm excited.
The point I'm driving to, right? With all this information that people now know, is this Ultimate DC Universe thing actually coming to fruition? And is it starting this summer, dude?
Maybe.
And is Mark Waid, Dan Mora, Bruno Redondo, Tom Taylor, Scott Snyder, are these like the masterminds behind it?
Their departure seems kind of weird, so that's exciting.
Doesn't it, dude? Yeah. Because both those series are doing super well. Batman 100%. Superman World's Finest is killing it.
Nightwing's kind of like the outs.
So the thing about Nightwing, I agree with you. It's definitely not as good as like the first couple arcs, but it's still winning awards.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like it's still critically acclaimed and it's still selling super well. But it is weird that they'd be leaving. Such a like to me, it just seems too weird. Like something's going on.
It's too big of a coincidence,
right? That like Mark Waid and Dan Mora are also leaving their two titles.
It's odd.
Like Shazam's only 8 issues in, I think.
Yeah,
and they're leaving it. So I don't know, man. Something to keep your eyes on, guys. That's my theory.
Looking out for.
They said something in the Flash solicit, which you'll see or whatever if you pick it up. It says something about like a universe, like multiverse thing or whatever. So they say, and in the solicit for the summer event for the free comic book day, they say something like 30 years in the making, like DC history, 30 years in the making. I don't know what that means, dude.
Yeah, whatever. Cool, man.
I don't know, but. So keep your eyes on that, guys, and let me hear your theories down in the comments too, because this is something I'm very much interested in.
Yeah, I do have like a little like it's not. I don't know enough to like make it a full topic, but
lay it on me, dude.
Tiny onion.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so that's interesting too. I had that. I don't know if you had like read an article or something after the fact.
Slightly, yeah.
Slightly. So obviously Christian and I, huge James Tynion IV fans.
Big.
Love everything he does, pretty much. And if a comic book creator were to start like their own production company because they're making so many goddamn books and they need like, it'd probably be James Tynion IV. You know what I'm saying? He's got his finger in so many different pies. This guy's super busy. So it doesn't surprise me that he has started like a full-on, got funding and everything for Tiny Onion Studios, I believe it's called.
Yes, and I'm excited. Because we love that guy, and I always say like as much as I think he's a great writer, he pisses me off a lot because it's that feeling of like, oh, this one might be a bad book, this one might be the one, and it's never bad. Like it's just like I like painting. Sometimes I make the worst painting I've ever seen, dude. sometimes I make a video and I'm like, oh, this one sucked. I'm not even gonna post it. And it's like,
Right.
this man's just like putting out 10,000 books a month, and like, yeah, all good.
And so, okay, let me ask you this, right? Just like gut check, without thinking about it too hard. What would you give like an average rating for James Tynion IV's body of work, right?
8.5 at least.
Nail on the head, dude. I was literally about to say 8.5. And that's such a crazy average to be.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're 8.5s. It's like nothing but 9s and 10s and 8.5s. It's crazy.
100%. It's
yeah, dude.
It's annoying.
So I think he has 4 employees so far. Tiny Onion. So they're starting off pretty small. They're going to be doing more comics projects, obviously, and then he also wants to, kind of get into writing. Try to adapt some of his stories into.
Yeah, I saw he had made a short film recently, or was working on a short film. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The company plans projects across publishing, film, television, and animation.
Listen, I'm excited. That's a company that I'd love to work with because I make movies and I read books.
And you love James Tynion IV?
I'd say love is a big word.
Okay. You like his body of work.
Yeah.
You don't love the guy. I mean, who the hell knows? He could be an asshole.
Nah, he's probably cool.
I'm sure he's great.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too. He seems like a good guy.
He just
like,
seems like
goddamn,
a good
man,
guy. He's just like working out and like having fun.
Dude, he's lifting like crazy, man.
Yeah.
So James Tynion says, over the last 12 years, I've watched the comic industry from the inside, worked alongside its best talents and biggest publishers, seeing the exciting ways that it can connect to other media spaces. Now I have the chance to take everything I've learned and test out the way to make it even better. Here we go, man.
It's exciting. I think this episode's just news. It's
just a news roundup, news updates or whatever.
We won't take another big break, guys. We're sorry, but like Kody's grandpa will not die again.
I know, he can't.
We promise.
I mean, you might have to take a month break if my grandma dies next, guys, to be honest.
I'm just gonna get someone else to replace him for the time being.
Someone whose grandparents are already dead.
Yeah. We should get just replacements just in case any of our grandparents die.
Yeah, dude.
Hire someone.
Right, you could just give me like a like in The Office how they replaced Jim for like that one episode.
Never mention it. It's just like we just put glasses on someone else. Yeah. Maybe Ivan, which would be funnier.
That would be funny.
Because he would still call him Kody though.
Wait. Oh, okay. So I just noticed this. So one of the girls working for Tiny Onion, Courtney Menard, she was working at Z2 Comics.
That's cool.
So shout out Dave Chisholm, I guess.
Yeah, shout out Dave.
That's the only thing I know about Z2 Comics, but
we know that they support Dave, and that's all we need.
Actually, hold on, be right back. Keep them busy.
Listen, I've had to sneeze this entire episode, and like this was gonna be my time to do it, but he said keep him busy.
Also, did you guys see my pants? I'm wearing the same color like sweatshirt and pants. But
Cody's there you go.
We mentioned Dave Chisholm. I have to show this off, dude. This has to be. I'm not joking you, and I'm not saying this just because I know Dave and he's been on the show before. This has to be like one of the most beautiful collected issues I have.
100%. Look at that.
I mean, this thing's crazy.
It's beautiful.
Dave, you killed it on this one, man. It was a joy. It was a joy to open this thing up. Just the design work. Dave killed it. You should get an award for this design work, bro.
We've said it before. We love jazz and we love comic books.
Make a jazz comic, man. I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That might be it for this episode.
Do you have any, before we leave, any plans in the near future you can just tell people about?
Any plans in the near future? Oh yeah, so I don't know what the heck's going on with conventions, guys. Funds are looking a little low, so unless someone can send me, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the first convention is going to be, but I do know I'm going to be at PAX East video game convention, going with a couple buddies. I might make some videos. I don't know. I'm technically going as like, I think I'm going as press. They just sent me like a press badge in the email one day. I didn't apply for it. No idea what the heck happened there, but so I'll be going to PAX East. I don't think Christian will be joining me, unfortunately.
No,
We'll have to catch up at some other convention. I just have no clue.
I'm probably going to Shortbox Live in May.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm happy for you.
Yeah, but we should find a convention. Like, here's the thing:
if they wanted me to go, I might go to that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm happy for you.
With
for going,
Kody,
dude.
we should. Cool. We're either gonna like. This is a promise. We're either if we don't go to a convention, we're still gonna do something together.
Yeah, and I'm sure later in the year there's. Dude, why is AwesomeCon so early this year? Right? Didn't you go like in the summer last year?
And C2E2 has James Tinian.
Okay, we're going to C2E2 for sure. We gotta make that happen, right?
C2E2 is like in April, dude.
Still, I mean, that's a couple months. At least it's not like.
Listen, we'll try.
Isn't AwesomeCon this year or like this month?
I have no idea. I'm confused about everything.
It's like the first week of March. I don't know AwesomeCon. Like, why are you guys doing it so early when you're doing it like late summer last year?
Yeah,
it's weird, but okay.
Listen, we're gonna do something. That's all I can say. For me, I'm gonna make another painting today and probably post it on TikTok.
Yeah, dude. As far as plans for me, I'm thinking of. I've got this idea, dude, and maybe it's. I don't even know if I should mention it here, but I got an idea for a video series that I want to do. Doesn't involve you. You might be tapped to be the editor, the producer.
Nice. I love that. I love when Kody has me edit shit.
But so look forward to that. It might be on the Color Break YouTube. And then also might be doing some crossover comics panels. Look forward to that as well. I want to do that, man. I'm putting it out into the world. Maybe it'll make me have to do it. And then Crossover Comics podcast is coming back.
Yeah, maybe. Forgot to say that.
Maybe, wink.
Yeah.
So we're working it out with the guys right now, but we're excited to announce that at some point.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna change my facial hair at some point. Don't know. It's getting a little bit old,
I know. You might have to change his username too, because
no, I'm still gonna have a stash. It's just probably gonna look different. I mean, like, it's looked like this for so long that it's just like...
Yeah, I know. If you guys go back to our last episode, you'll see what a month can do to a mustache.
Yeah, 100%. So, 100%. Might change it a bit. I got options. Yeah. But
yeah, dude.
But yeah, no, that's it. This was a weird episode. I think it's like...
Weird episode, but...
Listen...
It was fun.
Guys, you gotta understand, like, we haven't done this in like a month for very valid reasons. I mean, like,
I got training wheels on, dude.
Kody needed a break, and like, I wasn't gonna keep doing it without him. It just didn't like. I mean, I could get a guest, but like, it didn't feel right.
I got you, bro.
This podcast is like him and I. Like, if I were to die, I don't think he would replace me.
No, I definitely wouldn't. And I'll tell you what, too. We had some other things lined up. None of them worked out. None of them were working out. But
which is good because he wasn't here.
That's true too. That is true. But it would be cool if that worked out eventually one day.
Oh, it's gonna work out. I think this episode we're gonna work it out right now.
What do you mean? This one right now? Or
no, like we're gonna after this we're gonna make it work.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but that's all I got for this episode, dude. You got anything else? Looking around.
Not really. Hey, new Taylor Swift album coming out soon.
Yeah, Tortured Poets Society.
Yeah.
Tortured Poets Society.
It's exciting.
Look forward to it.
Yeah. She's our girl,
She's our girl, patron saint. She won the Super Bowl.
Our patron saint, Taylor Swift.
She won a Grammy in the Super Bowl the same week, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta give her flowers for that one.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Listen, love that girl. Love her music. All Too Well is probably the best song ever written. Goodbye.